Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever part of the day this video chooses to reach you. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing dandy. I hope you realize that, yes, you are blessed. And why? Because you are seeing and hearing me today. There's some individuals out there in the world that did not get an opportunity to wake up this morning. So always remember to wake up and carry an attitude of gratitude throughout the day because you are here, you are seeing today. You know what I'm saying? If you got nothing else to be thankful for, just be thankful that you are seeing today. All right? Now that we've gotten that out of the way, what are we doing to talk about today? Now, before I get started, yesterday I recorded a video sitting in the car porch. Um, it was hotter than the motherfucker yesterday too, man. So if y'all want to see me doing outside of the car chronicles, just let me know. The setup was kind of dope. I got a lot of feedback from the setup, so might do that again. But we're back in the whip today. So what do we talk about today? I wanted to hit on the notion of 50-50 in relationships because coming off yesterday's topic and just been hearing a lot going on about that type of conversation, and I just want to give some clarity, and I hope I can give some people some information to be able to clear their minds and clear their biasness towards what 50-50 in a relationship actually looks like. Um, to begin with, I want to focus on and point out that, you know, all relationships, when they boil down to it, they really are partnerships. And with partnerships, in any type of partnership, both partners have to bring something tangible, usable, of substance to the relationship. Now, when it comes to relationships, and people say 50-50, a lot of people immediately jump to finances. When most of the time, that's not what will be the cause of the relationship to mess up. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about 50-50, don't automatically jump towards finances because that's not always what it's about. Um, and a lot of women specifically point out to, oh, my granddad, my dad, he paid all the bills and in the house and that. And, my grandma ain't have to this and my mama ain't have to this. So if I seen that, that's what I'm going to grow up and I'm going to want to have in my household. Well, here's the news. You were watching the 50-50 relationship back then. You just didn't realize you were watching a 50-50 relationship because you're thinking about 50-50 in the sense of the money. But, and where a lot of you young ladies fall short in this day and age when you're calling for that type of relationship is that you're not willing to provide what your mother or your grandmother was providing to your father or your grandfather. Because think about this. You're quick to tell a man when he's telling you, oh, I want, a home cooked meal and with clothes, washing this, that, and other. Your grandpa probably ain't know how to cook because your grandma cooked everything. He paid the bills, but he came home and he didn't lift a finger in that house. He barely cleaned anything. If it was, he was just helping out. He straightened some stuff up. And we all know in the black house, straightening up is a lot different from cleaning up. Cleaning up is way, 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 way more intensive than just straightening something up a little bit. Straightening up and make it look nice. Cleaning up, I gotta clean. I gotta get baseboards, all that shit. So just think about that. And y'all tell the man, oh, I ain't your mama, I ain't your man, I ain't your cook, I ain't your this, I ain't your that, I ain't. You're not everything that your grandmother and your mother was. That's exactly what it is. So think about that. When the next time you're telling the man that you're wanting him to pay all the bills and do all of this and do all of that and provide you with the, rainbow the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Are you prepared to do the 50 that your grandmother did? Because if you're gonna pay all the bills and provide you with everything, I can assure you that in this day and age, that man is rarely gonna be in your house because he's gonna have to be out there in the world working way more than 40 hours a week to provide that for you. So when he comes home, please do like your grandmother did and your mother did. And don't stress him out and give him unnecessary garbage about where he's been at when you know he's been on the clock. Or say, oh, well, it took you 30, 45 minutes to get home. What you was doing? The nigga was de-stressing. The man sat in the parking lot of work for 10 minutes trying to gather himself before he could even pull out. The man stopped, you know what I'm saying, to get a drink because he was about to have a nervous breakdown. He had to calm his nerves because he had such a stressful day. The man wasn't doing nothing but trying to mentally prepare himself to go home and be the king that you need and king that you want. Prepare himself so that when he gets home, like your grandfather did, you're saying he's got something left to give to your mother or your grandmother. And I don't mean, financially, I mean emotionally, mentally, physically, be there. But, when you hit 50-50 nowadays, everybody want to holler about, oh, I ain't paying no bill. If he want me to, how you got a roommate? Why does everything have to be about finances? Because I'll tell you exactly why men, more and more men are not necessarily looking for a 50-50 relationship financially. They're looking, when they say they want a partner 50-50, they want somebody that can, help them out when need be, not hold them down consistently. Some of y'all are confusing sorry niggas with real men. A sorry nigga is gonna want you to hold him down consistently all the time. Babe, can I hold your car? Babe, can I this? Babe, them be the dudes that, and I love to laugh at this shit when I see it in public. Them be the dudes that be holding the lady behind their back, you know what I'm saying, in the checkout line. Yeah, baby, I got it. Yeah, baby, this. They buttering you up while you in but because yeah, baby, my queen this, my queen that, kissing all behind you while you paying that. You ain't got no problem with no 50-50 then. Oh, you're right. It's not 50-50 because you got a king that's always getting to it, but he ain't never got shit. But hey, I'm gonna leave him alone. It's unfortunate that we can't look past the financial aspect of what a real partnership and relationship should be. 50-50 in a relationship is not always about finances, and more times than not, it's not the finances that kill a relationship. Because I tell you, most men, what they're looking for in a partner is someone that, and I don't mean to say this and disrespect anybody, but most men want peace. Most men want peace. If you gotten to a certain point, if any man in their, most men in their 30s, well, most men in their mid to late 30s, they don't care about, how bad you are. You know, So stop posting a million pictures online angled at your ass or your cleavage and wanting us to look past that and see, oh, does she have a great mind? I wonder what her personality is like. You haven't given us anything to break your personality off of. You're giving us all ass. So if you want, somebody to value you for other things, try to showcase them. You know, And I know I just kind of went off beat a little bit, but it had to be said. I'm sorry, y'all. But 50-50 in relationships is not always about finances. It's about everything else. The stuff that a lot of y'all say, oh, I ain't go get your mama to do that. Or go get a maid to do that. But you turn around and want a man to pay everything, you know. And men are getting a little bit more savvier with this because we realize, an average single man can spend between $400 and $1,000 a month on dates and not get anything in return. When I say anything in return, I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about, prospecting of like, you know what, this girl might be the one for me. Or at least the ability to say, well, you know what, she's cool to have a conversation with. I can be good friends with her. Because we get, they get, you know, hammered with the I need, I want, I need. And I'm not saying every woman is like that. I'm not saying every woman is like that. Because I know some of you like, oh, I ain't. I tell you this right now. Take a look at your close circle of friends. You know you got at least 3 or 4 homegirls that are exactly like what I'm describing. And that's who I'm talking about. Get what I'm saying? And when you guys, I'm gonna point you out like I point white people out. Just like white people. When white people turn a blind eye to their counterparts doing crazy stuff, it emboldens them. In the same way, when you shut up when your homegirl talk about, oh, I need a man, he gonna do this, and you shut up and be like, yeah, girl, and you thinking this bitch tripping. You need to tell her, bitch, you tripping, okay? So 50-50 is not all about finances. 50-50 is about the emotional aspects, the home, aspect, the mental aspects, everything else in a relationship. Because, and this is where I'm going to wrap, you cannot expect a solid man to want to provide you with all the creature comforts of life, pay all the bills, and all he getting in return is some sex. Mm-mm. Or the ability to say, well, I got a baddie over here. Mm-mm. 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 If your ass is your best asset, you really ain't got shit. Peace. Love you guys.